Alright, so you may know by now that we are getting a lot of new gear items coming to Prodigy in the upcoming months, and that is super exciting for me personally because I was one of the people who mentioned to Prodigy that we were lacking gear items ever since the Puppet Master update in July 2023. And they actually have followed through and are now adding a lot of new gear. And I do want to point out that as of the time I'm recording this, the cake set was just added to the pet center. So you can buy 3 items of the cake set: the cake topper, cake attire, and the new cake relic in the pet center for, well, 990, 900, and 800 magic coin. It's a lot, but yeah, I think that's a really cool set, and I'm very glad that it's obtainable again, at least part of it. And yeah, one other thing is I'm really, really glad that Prodigy is making relics for these sets. I love the idea of new relics being added for gear sets in game. That is awesome, and I'm so glad it's something they are doing. And we'll have some more of those to look at today as I go over these new gear items that have been added to the codes. Some of them were a little bit ago, I just never went over them in a video, so I'm going to go over them now. So first I want to start with this upcoming set that is definitely Astral themed. I have absolutely no idea how it will be obtained, but I'm putting the icons up on the screen. So there's a hat, outfit, wand, boot, and relic for this set. So awesome, a full set of this astral looking set. The hat is actually in game right now, obtainable by hackers, and it's glitched though. Its name is Bunny3 for some reason, but it's all super cool. I really, really, really like this set, the astral design and just all of that. It's really unique and awesome, and I'm so glad that we are getting sets like this in the game again. I really missed them when they stopped coming out, but now they are coming back, and thank you, Prodigy, for listening and, following through on that, doing it. It's awesome. So this set, yes, it's absolutely insane. Now the next set I want to go over is this forest looking set. Again, I have no idea how this is going to be obtained, but it looks really cool. There's a full set for it too: hat, outfit, wand, boot, and relic. Wow. It's very impressive what Prodigy is making with these gear sets, and it could be obtainable in one of these special offers. Exclusives in the pet center, so could that astral set, but I'm kind of hoping that some of these are obtainable in other ways. We'll just have to wait and see on that when it actually comes out in the coming months, but that's going to be awesome, and I cannot wait to get all that. All of these sets I really cannot wait to get. It's absolutely amazing. So the next set here is a set that is an addition to a set that is already in game. So more items have been added to make this a complete set, which is awesome, and that is the Rubber Ducky set. So these items, these are actually in game right now, so these new ones are in game, just not obtainable outside of hacking. But the awesome thing is that it makes a full set for the Rubber Ducky set. If you're not aware, the Rubber Ducky swimsuit and Rubber Ducky boots have always been obtainable in the Summerfest shop ever since they were added. So they've been in the Summerfest shop, but that's the only part of the set that's ever existed. Now, there are items being added to that. We have a Rubber Ducky hat, we have a Rubber Ducky popsicle, and a Rubber Ducky relic. So those are their names in game, and that just it really is awesome to me how they are completing a lot of these sets, and I cannot wait to see what more comes after this. Like, this is insane already, and there's going to be a lot more added, some of which we will go over in this video, but in the future, there will be plenty more added. I'll mention that the Rubber Ducky relic is actually called the Rubber Ducky Ring, and it has the funny sounding spell, Quack Attack. So it's one of those relic spells specifically made for the relic, and only able to be used by the relic, which I'm glad they are doing. That's awesome. So yeah, definitely awesome there. So I've already talked about the unicorn set in a previous video. There's a relic and a pair of boots being added for the unicorn set that already has a hat and outfit. I'm not sure about the wand, but I've already talked about that in a previous video, so I'm not going to go into detail here. But there are some more things that have been added very recently, so let's go over that. Honestly, I don't even know where to start on some of these. While we're on the topic of sets being completed, we have the completion coming of the Panda set. That's very interesting. The Panda set, the Panda hood and Panda suit have been obtainable in the Summerfest shop ever since Summerfest 2019, the first Summerfest, but now we are getting additions to the Panda set. We are getting a Panda wand. Like, these items are not in-game yet, so I don't know their names, but this is like a bamboo stick Panda wand. There's Panda boots and a Panda relic. So that is the completion of another set, which is absolutely insane. I love the designs here so much, especially the panda on the Panda relic. That is awesome. And just really, it's spectacular what Prodigy has done with adding all of these new things in game. It's really awesome, and I cannot express enough gratitude for how great this is, in my opinion. Just how awesome it is to see a lot of new gear items being added finally to Prodigy again, and the completion of these sets in different ways. A lot of them are probably going to be obtainable through the special exclusive offers, but in the pet center, but not entirely sure. Maybe not. Hopefully some of them are obtainable through like Summerfest. That would be awesome. We'll just have to wait and see though on that. But the completion of these sets, absolutely insane. Now there is another new set that really makes me curious. It appears to be a water themed set for sure, but I'm not sure what the focus of it is. This is like, there's a hat. Well, as far as I can tell, there's a hat, a relic, a wand maybe, and boots for this set. Well, there was also an outfit that was also leaked alongside these today, and it just doesn't seem, in my opinion, to go along with it too well, but it kind of could, so I think that probably makes a full set. If all of these are from the same set, they are definitely water themed. It could be something that has to do with like Aquadile, Divodile. That kind of could be a possibility, but I'm not entirely sure. Like that, the helmet just reminds me of Aquadile, Divodile, that those pets. But this is definitely an insane looking set. I love the wand. It really looks like like the fruit that's skewered on a sword. That's awesome. It definitely goes along with the rest of that set. And I'm really just amazed at all of this. It's spectacular, really is. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Thank you again, Prodigy, for making all of these new items, and I just cannot wait to get that for sure. And lastly, there was one other new relic added that I'm really not sure at all where this goes. How this one, what set this goes with. This is like it's like a tropical themed almost kind of relic with a flower as it's on the ring. I'm not entirely sure what set this goes with. If you have any idea on what set this goes with, please let me know in the comments. But it doesn't seem like there were any other items leaked today that go along with that relic, so that's kind of confusing to me, but not too much. This is awesome. Anyway, I think I've gone over everything. I didn't spend too much time on each one because I was just basically going over the entire set in general, but these are all awesome, and I absolutely cannot wait to get each and every one of these new gear items. Hopefully, I'm able to get them all. We'll just have to wait and see, though, when and how they are released. So, what are your thoughts on all of these insane new gear items that are going to be coming to Prodigy in the upcoming months? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments.